Oh my goodness. Have you ever woken up edgy and feeling a little off? Okay, so that's what I brought to my practice today. And today I want to tell you how to work through it and how it all worked out for me this morning. So I had my alarm set for 8, but my youngest woke up at 6:30 making pancakes and banging around. And then as I was trying to kind of get a few more winks in, my husband next to me was snoring and I just started getting edgy. And it's interesting waking up edgy because a lot of times people say is when you go to sleep, that's when your soul just relaxes, you release all tension from 3D world, and then you get rebooted and you wake up and you're like, oh, let's start over. But you know what? That is not my experience a lot of the times. The thing is like a lot of times when we're sleeping, we go from 3D to 4D. And if you are working 5D, 6D or up, perhaps the sleep realm is actually not that rejuvenating. So we have to clear and do some maintenance, if you will. If we're really working higher frequencies and living in higher dimensions in this body on planet Earth, sometimes edginess can come up. And the reason is because there's a lot of different energies that contrast to your vibration, as well as entities, disembodied beings that kind of want to come into your field and say, hey, contribute to me, help me, whatever. So, and then there's just body stuff like allergies and stuff. So what I did today, I woke up super edgy. My 13-year-old's like talking and talking, and I just felt my skin crawling, and I couldn't wait to get into this room and do a little practice. And what I noticed was just sitting still and clearing my field, calling in my higher vibration self, my ascended self, and saying, okay, what's here? Is this mine? And the tool of a question and calling on your higher self, these two things can really help get that contrasting energy out of your field. So you ask the question, is this mine? And then you get an awareness, like some of it, not all of it, no, not at all. So the first thing I do is I call my higher self, ask, is this edginess mine? And I send it on up. I also ask, is this entities? And that was there today too. So I sent it on up and said, okay, please give the entities what they require, help them out, sent it out of my field. Just doing that just lightened me up. The prickly edginess just started to dissolve. It was pretty cool. So there was that. And then I was sitting there, and as I sat still and closed my eyes, by that kind of clearing, I started to feel the stillness. And from there, I could really feel my light body and then expand that out. And that's when things really started to shift. So for some reason during the night or the early morning, my light body kind of got small again, and all these other energies that really aren't in alignment with my light body didn't kind of glommed onto me. So doing those two questions and that clearing really help, and then you're able to feel that light and expand it out. Before that, it was really hard to do that. A lot of times when I'm going into gratitude, I can start feeling my light and expand that out. I couldn't even do that at this point. So that was very interesting to me. But these two questions, are these entities, and is this mine? I got both, and I just had my ascended light body self just take it away, release it from my field, and I felt better. Then I grounded myself. I grounded myself into the Omega chakra, which is just below your feet if you were standing. So it just kind of hovers between you and the earth. And I grounded into that and just created this big bubble of light beingness, which is my beingness. And then I was able to feel that possibility of myself. There's so many frequencies happening in our reality and ourselves as a human being. It's really a choice every day which vibration we are going to focus and live from. And so it's really important to do this clearing so you find your authentic light being self again, so that you're not wrapped up in whatever's creating the edginess. And you sometimes that edginess, you start taking it on as if it was your own, and you start making defining moments around what that edginess could be and naming physical 3D life things that it could be. But honestly, it was just some clogging frequencies that I got to send out and then expand my light, and it was clear. The edginess went completely away, and I was able to get on with my day in a bright, illuminated way and be the beacon of light for higher frequencies and higher dimensions to inspire the planet, and which you have a mission to do as well if you're watching this video. So your mission is to raise your vibration as high as you can in this body and be the beacon of light and possibility of being a multidimensional human being in this body. So it's super important that you and I become aware of the moment we wake up. Is our light body shining? Is it a beacon? And if not, we need to ask some questions. 2 of the questions I did today, just to wrap up. What is this? And is it mine? And 2, is it entities? And if you get kind of an awareness that yeah or no, or whatever you want to do with that, you know, if it's not your energy and if it's entity energy, just your highest self, your ascended self, you can actually just say, please take this from me and, you know, send it to whatever, recycle it, you know, send the entities to a place where they're asking to be sent. Just get it out of my field so I can feel me again. So that's what I got for you today. I hope that was helpful. Gosh, these practices were so helpful to me today, and just really saved my whole day as I went in and had a business call and had a training and then had a show at a senior home. So I had lots to do, and being edgy and cranky was not going to serve any of that. These tools work. They seem really simple. They are, because it's just intention and awareness and our choice to focus where we want to be focused, and frequency will match that. Isn't that cool? All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you'd like. Just make that red button gray, and I'd love to get more videos to you and have you in our tribe. Many, many blessings on your day. Bye now.